This is a no-cook recipe, and I think you're going to love it. You know, most folks don't realize that peaches and tomatoes actually work beautifully together. Gena Knox serves it up with her own special Southern flair. We're glad to have you back with us.
Thanks.
How you doing?
I'm so glad to be back. I'm doing great.
Good. All right, so tomatoes and peaches together in a salad.
I know it sounds a little different, and it's definitely not a combination people are used to, but honestly, I mean, you can put a fresh summer tomato with anything, and it's fabulous, especially really good Georgia peaches. And this is just a great salad to just do room temperature and let it marinate in this really easy, simple dressing with fresh basil and kind of cheese of your choice. So
sounds fabulous. So we're going to start with the dressing.
Okay. And I use this dressing on a lot of things. You can do it on mixed greens or whatever. But a lot of times in my salad dressings, I use shallots, so it's kind of in between an onion and garlic. So it's not quite as strong as using raw garlic.
Okay.
So just finely chopped shallots and about a teaspoon of sugar. And that might vary. If your peaches are super sweet, you may not need quite as much sugar. Champagne vinegar, white wine vinegar, about a tablespoon and a half. And then a pinch of salt. And then 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil.
And you like the Georgia olive oil.
I love
You're
the Georgia
girl
olive
from
oil.
Athens, right?
But I mean, who knew that in the Southeast we could have really good olive oil?
Yeah, I didn't realize olive trees would grow here.
It smells so good. It's just a really good, It's Southeast Georgia olive oil. So we just whisk this together, and then you can season it with a little bit of freshly ground pepper.
That's super easy.
Yeah, and I make, I'll triple this recipe, keep it in a mason jar in my refrigerator, and then use it on anything throughout the week, grilled chicken salad or whatever.
That looks great.
So very easy, and then it is just coming into fresh Georgia peach season, which I'm very excited about. And these are Georgia peaches that y'all can get right here in Nashville through the Peach Truck.
Yeah.
So they're just super sweet and really delicious. And then I've got some beautiful tomatoes. I love using all sizes and colors. Cherry tomatoes, big, there's kind of heirloom tomatoes. And hit your farmer's market this summer, or if you've got some growing in your backyard, even better. So peaches, fresh tomatoes, and then we've got some fun those Sun Gold, which are really sweet and delicious.
I've never seen that color.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that just makes it such a colorful little salad.
I will just drizzle this while you toss. And this is, I think, a salad you want to do about probably an hour before you eat it, and let it sit room temperature to kind of marinate. Never refrigerate tomatoes; they get so mealy and mushy. Not good at all. If you, so when you buy them in the grocery store, do not put them in your refrigerator for sure.
That's a great tip. All right, and then when you're serving this, you're also going to put some feta on top of it.
Yes, and this is one of those things you can do blue cheese, you could do fresh goat cheese, fresh mozzarella. But I buy the block of feta that's in the brine, and you can slice it or crumble it right on there. And
just less expensive too, isn't it?
It is. It is than buying the already crumbled. And the saltiness of the feta is really good with the sweetness of the tomatoes.
Oh, I bet.
And the peaches, of course, and then fresh basil. If you've got even just an extra flower pot to grow fresh basil, do so, because you can use it on every dish that you cook this summer.
Yeah, I do.
I do too. I love it. And
what do you serve with the salad?
I think it's really good with like maybe some good corn on the cob and grilled fish, grilled salmon, or grilled chicken. I just love light, fresh summer ingredients. And the good thing about the summer is you don't have to do a lot to your food because everything's such peak season.
It just smells like summer around here. I wish you could smell it. It's fabulous. This is one of the great recipes from Gena's cookbook. It's called Southern My Way. I think you're just going to love all the recipes in there. And the photography is just gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
It makes me want to eat everything that's in there.
Yes, and I cook and eat with my eyes. I love photos. So we did a full color photo for every recipe in the book.
That makes it so easy because you know what it's going to look like. That's going to be great. This is recipe number 5182. I hope you'll stick around later in the show for her skillet cream corn recipe. That's going to be great too. Southern My Way Food and Family is available at bookstores now. You can meet Gena later today at 3 o'clock at Absolution in the mall at Green Hills. If you'd like a summer schedule of fresh fruit in and around Nashville, we're going to link you to thepeachtruck.com.